Hi, this is Arthur from Knight Fine Antiques and Collectables, and today we're going to be looking at this incredible table made by one of New Zealand's most celebrated cabinet makers, Anton Seuffert, and his son William Seuffert. Now this table we have here is dated to circa 1880. It's an occasional table, but Anton Seuffert himself called them a card table. Now this has got a beautiful inlay top here, and it's got geometric, parquetry, and Anton was most known for his intricate marquetry, and the details and getting all this together is just incredible. And this is made from different indigenous woods from New Zealand and arranged all across here, which is beautiful. And he's renowned for his card tables. Now, as you can see, the top here is original. This is 1880. And then there's a later base here. This is still Edwardian period. But these tables come all the way from New Zealand to England. Now, it is obviously much cheaper to ship the tops. So you'd have tourists, travellers to New Zealand, would go over or send by letter and request a table, and it gets sent over from New Zealand all the way over to Great Britain. Now, this could take up to 3 months on a good passage to get to England. So some of these tabletops are sent in zinc containers to protect these. Now, most likely when this table got to England, it was then by a local cabinet maker or dealer in England would have put this tripod base on it. And that's why you then had this later base with this top. Now, how do we know it's circa 1880? Now, with this table, it's really unique. It actually has the stamp from Anton Seuffert. And before 1869, he would only have one F in his name. But on the label, on this table, it has 2 Fs. So we know straight away it's post 1869. And then, after 1882, he then changed his label or his maker's mark to have Anton Seuffert and Sons. So we know this is then prior to 1882. His son William worked with him after 1870, and he was a very skilled craftsman as well, taught by his father. This table, very uniquely, and very few pieces have been known to have been signed by William Seuffert, Anton's son. And this table here on the base, where we have the signature here, where it's got A Seuffert, the A has been crossed out and there is a W. So this most likely indicates that William either worked with Anton or he made this very table. Now they were known as they was a family-run business to work together, produce the pieces from their workshop. So very many pieces were made by both Anton and William, but very few were signed by William. So this is a lovely mix of both Anton and William with that label. Who was Anton Seuffert? So it was 1815 to 1887. He trained in Vienna for Karl Leister and Sons, one of the leading Vienna cabinet makers who supplied palaces in the area and also showcased pieces at the 1851 Great Exhibition in London. Now, after that, he emigrated to Auckland in New Zealand in 1859, and here he set up his own business, where he worked for himself and he set up his family. Now, he used indigenous woods from New Zealand, such as on this very table here, this great variety, and he came to international acclaim when he made an incredible cabinet, which was sent to England for the exhibition of 1862 as a gift from all the people from New Zealand to Queen Victoria. Now, this incredible cabinet was made from indigenous woods and had incredible marquetry, which was one of his great skills which he learned in Vienna, showcasing scenes of New Zealand, from trees, flowers, certain areas. And it's an incredible cabinet still in the Royal Collection till today. And he worked in New Zealand till when he passed away in 1887. His sons carried on the business, William did, and that carried into the early 20th century. And thank you very much for watching this video. We're from Knight Fine Antiques and Collectables, specialising in 19th and 18th century fine antiques, such as these very pieces around me. And come check out our website, like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.